I doubt there are many names that will stir as much enthusiasm amongst salmon fishers in Arndilly. Lying in the Middle Spey, Arndilly is one of the most prolific beats in Scotland, and it is revered by salmon fishers from all over the world. It's not often fishing days become available here, particularly in the prime month of June. I've been lucky enough to be invited here to fish for a couple of days, and without hesitation I jumped at the chance. Long before the days of the internet, I only had my imagination to put pictures to chapters in my book I read about this famous beat. Pools with such thoughtful names, the Coble Pot, Jock's Tail, and the Back of the Bog, enticed my mind with stories of the silver salmon lying in these famous pools. Now here I am, some 40 years later, driving through this spectacular estate with an opportunity to realise these dreams and experience this special beat on the River Spey. The beat starts at the piles. It's a fast, shallow stream at the neck, before widening and deepening as it slows out at its tail. It's an intriguing pool to fish the fly. Definitely not the easiest of wades, but a fine pool to cast a fly. Fish can be seen moving through the interface as they work their way up the pool, resting in numerous lies throughout its length. It's one of those pools where you have the feeling there are fish everywhere, and you are constantly expecting a pull on your line. The piles flow into the somewhat short but tempting Warden Pool. The banks are as different here as could possibly be, the right being fished with some stealth off a high bank with a relatively short line. The left requires a long line, cast from the shingle. The Warden is a delightful pool that often produces fish when others remain stubborn. It may be a short pool, but it's not without opportunity. The Back of the Bog is a long, classic salmon pool that will hold fish anywhere along its length in most heights of water. Despite such an odd name, the pool is a particularly delightful cast on the right bank, with light shingle and little obstruction to hamper an easy wade. The left bank can be equally prolific, but it's a tough wade and needs a strong foot and a good cast to get the most from it. The seasoned rods of Arndilly tell me traditionally the larger fish will hold up in the tail of the pool, but without a doubt there's a great chance of a fish anywhere along its length. This fish was taken in a size 14 cascade double from the Back of the Bog just in front of the hut. It's early June and the salmon are in pristine condition in bright silver. This fish can only be in the system a day or two and it's absolutely perfect. A typical fish from the Spey. It's easy to see why each is so treasured by anglers who come to the river year after year. I just love the way they glisten and shine in the sun. There's not much left to be said about Jock's Tail. This is one of the most prolific pools in all of the Spey. The mention of its very name will raise an eyebrow with every salmon fisher. The pool has numerous runs and channels with varying depth and pace. From this aerial angle, it becomes clear why this pool has delivered so many fish to the fly over the years. The sheer number of potential lies for salmon is incredible. Again, it's a tricky wade at times from the left bank, but the knowledge and expertise of the Arndilly gillies will ensure every angler gets the most out of Jock's Tail. The Coble Pot at Arndilly is arguably one of the finest salmon pools in the River Spey. It's possible to entice a salmon to the fly from any of the numerous lies throughout the length of the pool. In my view, the pot is best fished from the shingle bank on the north. The draw of the pool swings at a tantalising pace at the height of water we see today. Its shape and pace make it a classic holding pool as salmon rest in the glides before running the tight, fast neck as they head upstream. Here, Arndilly Gilly Keith McLaren is on hand to net me this beautiful 12-pounder from the pot. A strong, sparkling silver fish that would be the envy of any salmon fisher. Below the Coble Pot, before the river flows into the long pool, lie 4 small, intricate pools. These pools almost converge, but each is named in its own right. I didn't get a chance to fish the REIDS or White Horse pools off the right bank, but I had a run through the town hall and the Soo on the left. Both are fine pools, and surprisingly I probably saw more fish here moving than I saw in any other pool throughout the day. The long pool is the bottom pool of the beat, and meets the Rothus beat at its tail. There should be no surprise as to why the pool carries such a name. A long pool indeed. The lies in this pool are numerous but often discreet. It's worth listening very carefully to the gilly's advice here to get the most from the potential of the pool. My dream of fishing Arndilly has been realised and it did not disappoint. Throughout the day I managed to fish most of the pools. Each pool is not without individual character and challenge, but if not for such challenges, I doubt salmon fishing would be so appealing. It's been a joy to fish here at Arndilly, and the highlight being my 12-pound fish from the Coble Pot. If I'm honest, I can't deny I enjoyed fishing the pot, particularly the glide, above all others. But every pool in the beat was spectacular, and it would be hard to walk by any one of them to get to the next. Without question, I'd fish any of these pools tomorrow in a heartbeat, and I know I would not be disheartened. Such is the quality of the fishing here at Arndilly. If you enjoyed this presentation, please remember to hit like and subscribe to the channel.